Welcome to Oh, hang on. Juken Jigoku. It's going to be a lot more difficult than remembering the names of Yuki Onna and Akamanto. So do forgive me if we continue the streak of me starting the episode and be going, welcome to... Wait, what the fuck was this again? It's going to happen, no doubt, because this name is more difficult to remember than the other ones, but there's a few things I have to say. One, this game is comparable to Stigmatized Property, Shadow Corridors, or what I would presume to be Chilla's art stuff, like Akamanto and Yuki Onna, but is not made by Chilla's art. It is in fact made by a different studio, aka W&H Game Systems, I do believe. Let me check the Game Store page just to be sure. I just want to make doubly sure I got the name right. Yeah, W&H Game Systems. Or Waifu and Husbando Game Systems. Interesting name, yes. The game will release on January 16th, but here's a tiny, I guess you could say, sneak peek. I asked them when I could upload a video, and they said there's no embargo. However, they would like if it was starting on Wednesday 15th, but the game releases on the 16th. So we'll see how it is. I mean, that's just we're gonna try and have some fun, maybe die, because I'm presuming it's like Akamanto. Let's see how it is. What? Breaking into the school during the night? I'd never imagine I'd do such a thing, but the situation requires it. If my family ever finds out, soon we'll be in the exams. My classmates and I are swamped with books and homework, but not just that, our teachers keep pushing us to do even more. At first it looked like a joke, but it seems to be real. I've lost a bet and I must get into the school during the night. Once inside, I need to find the exams and get their answers. I hope everything goes fine. I wouldn't like to find anything weird, like a gigantic poop in the toilet, or the janitor doing their night shifts, and they're weird, and they got greasy hair, and they have strange fetishes. Okay, so interaction and pause. Do we have inventory? Also, the screen is really red. Can we change that? We cannot. Whatever filters will be what we have. We have our Mitsuki. What's your problem? And this dude, Soichiro. There's no time to waste. Okay. I'm not sure what will change because this is before launch. I'm not sure what possibly could be added to the game on the 16th, so things might be subject to change. I don't feel like drinking anything. Where the fuck are we going? Also, I'm turning up the brightness. I'll just keep going this way and hope I'm going the right way. I don't know if I need to go that way or... Why don't you guys lead the way? I have no idea where I'm going. We're just gonna, I guess, look around for the school. These guys are following me and making sure I go to the school. But I don't know where the school is. It's technically probably our neighborhood, but really it's not. With this. No more soda machines. Where am I going? The whole class depends on me. Let's go, we don't have all night. Well, easier said than done. Where am I going? Oh, maybe I went the right way. Maybe. That'd be good. Alright. Have you got a flashlight? You'll probably need it. I wouldn't like to go into the school right now. Come on, now go inside the school and find the exams. Yeah, it's definitely eerily similar right now to Akamanto. Seems to be some kind of graduation ceremony. Name lists, diplomas, badges, preparations for the ceremony. I've never liked ceremonies. It's really hard to see. It would be cool if there was a filter on and off option. Some people probably will get nauseous. The door is locked. because I know Yuki Ona, some comment said, if I had a key, what do you think, like the janitor's just gonna fucking hide it in a potted plant? Maybe one will just miraculously be unlocked somewhere. Oh, or we go through the manhole? People say that stepping on manholes brings bad luck. I've always been afraid of sewers, that's good to know. Well, I guess I'll be looking around until I find a key. Either on the ground or by the ceremony place, I guess. Or if there's like a shed where a janitor is located at, I guess. Oh. Aha. Found it. I was right. Wait, so do I have an inventory or just like only one door is... Okay, it was just the one door. Alright. Let's see how the school looks. Oh man, that's... Mitsuki said that the exam should be in the 4th floor. Huh. Some trippy ass lighting, but first I need to find the classroom keys of each floor. Also, there's a weird pixelation. Those keys must be in the different teachers. Okay, how much are you gonna say? Like 4th floor, I got you. And there's a strange... Oh my god, I think I... What the fuck do you mean you think I get it? What do you... I'm trying to pay attention to this weird... There's a weird border. I mean, yeah, it's in this recording. People can see it, so maybe the developers can see it, be like, what the fuck is that? It's just because it's not full screen? What does that mean? What are those lines? What is that? And these doors just trippy, man. Jesus Christ, it makes me feel like I'm high. I don't know. Anyways, we don't know what's in here. It's really fucking dark. I'm gonna have to turn up the darkness, to be honest. It's way too dark. Maybe I don't want to turn it up too much, though. This looks like it should be okay. It's not too bright and it's not too dark. Did I just see something, or it's just me? Anyways, I don't know. I'm sure people won't think I'm gimping the game by turning it too bright. Because am I looking at the OBS on my left monitor? My left monitor... Oh. Hello, ghost girl? Strange. To try our best not to lewd the ghost girl. It's the easiest way to make it so you de-escalate horror games. It's what a lot of YouTubers do. It's intentional. No? Do you want me to comment, or do I die? I don't want to die, I mean... But yeah, I mean, it's typical. When you see people like Markiplier, or even anyone really, the forms and psychology that YouTubers will use to de-escalate tension, it's pretty typical, even for me. Even if I'm one who stays calm in most circumstances, but light humor, sexualizing, rambling I'm guilty of, but I ramble because I'm just a rambler, not because of de-escalation of horror. But otherwise, looting is another way of de-escalating horror. I mean, it's hard to really think something is scary if you are not thinking it in the manner that it wants to be perceived. Like, that's why in, what was it, the game, what was it? Shit, I'm trying to think. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, that's it. The main antagonist, Spooky, the girl, they put the twist on it for that very reason, that all she wanted to do was to scare people. but she was too cute, and it annoyed her, which is a comical twist of, just have everything. It's like, she's too cute, we can't find her scary, but she legit wanted to have a passion in scaring people. And then it goes into the whole, the trauma of spooky little girl's life and death in that game. Wouldn't spoil for those that are unaware, but it just brings to mind that. So, all I gotta do now, though, is look for fucking keys. Hopefully, they could just like some kind of master key that unlocks all the doors. It won't be just like, say, a key that unlocks one door, then I have to find that door. I'm hoping the key will specify which floor at least it's at. Otherwise, I'm going to be searching around. What is this? School emblem. The first thing I found. I'm hoping I don't... I'm like, everything on this left side, I'm probably going to go down each floor and mostly stare at the doors, click each door. And if there's anything on top of these lockers or in the lockers, thankfully on top or between, then I will look there next time. Just doing one thing at a time. I'm trying to figure out if I have an inventory system too, but I don't think so. I think we just have like some kind of infinite pouch. Oh, this door opens. Here we go. That was on like the fucking bottom floor. Key 1F. Recommended student by Principal Nakamura. Seems that he had very good scores in his last school. Ryoko, interchange student from Hasegawa School. She has changed school numerous times during the last year. Trouble student. Punish her. Having to adjust my eyes. Honestly, I think the biggest problem, if I were to at least be giving feedback to the game while playing it, and giving commentary, of course, because I like to interchange critique, review, and commentary, and dialogue all in one, which becomes some amalgamation of ranting. But the effects, I think the effects are probably too much. I'm sure people potentially in the comments below will also give their feedback on what they think could improve the game, and I think turning the filters on and off would be one of them. I hate my parents, because their jobs we have to keep moving and changing cities constantly, and that means I can't get into any high-level school. It seems they don't care whether their daughter gets to the top or not. This is so wrong. The injustice. Poor, poor girl. Or wait, it was a girl, right? Yeah, daughter. Poor, poor daughter. Can't get to the top school. Oh, muffin. My life is over. I don't know. Some students are overachievers, so I mean, I get it. I mean, it's better to have parents that are like that rather than parents that expect way too much of you. And then, that just be, ugh. Parents are like, we expect you, daughter, to get A+. If you get under 95%, you are disowned. So, I mean, yeah. Count your blessings. I think this is all that'd be in this room. Bucket. Oh, my eyes. Thankfully, I have strong eyes, but at the same time, my eyes are very shitty. Because we're back at the entrance. I'll check the lockers and everything else and then move on if there's no key here. I just want to make doubly sure so I never have to come back here. I'm also curious about the ghost girl. I don't know if, like, can she kill me? Can she get aggressive? Will she ever be scary? Also, I thought I heard music. What this? Gifts. Someone translate that for me, please. I'm sure it has some kind of meaning. Or just some kind of, like, very popular girl and she gets, like, a crap ton of gifts because she's probably cute and shit like that. and maybe anime tropes. I don't know how many anime tropes are actually real-life Japanese tropes in school. I'm gonna presume, I don't know, things that can happen in any school happens in any school, no matter where it is in the world. You know, you have the popular kids, you have the rebels, the jocks, the comedian, the shy one, the antisocial one. It's a worldly thing. There's no cultural barrier of said people. I even know why I'm talking about this, honestly. But I'll skip ahead until I find the next thing. Oh, here we go. The next thing. It took 10 seconds. Alright, teacher's room in the second floor. Thanks to my father's contacts, I've been able to get into the school. If it wasn't for him, I'd be at home right now doing absolutely nothing. I mean, depends on the age. I like doing what I'm doing right now. Depends on what you label as nothing. I'll clear out the first floor, then head up to find the teacher room. Or this is the same room, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, we've done the first floor. Might return because there's one door that was locked, and I couldn't get into. So the rest is now finding out what is the teacher's room here. Also, one of the things I have to keep in mind, we don't have a sprint key. So I don't know if we can actually get chased or not. Ah, here we go. The teacher's room is at the end. Okay. We learned something. All the classrooms. In general, students are progressing adequately, but I'm a bit worried about two of them, Ryoko and Daishi. Daiki? No, not Daiki. Daichi? Daishi? I think it's Daishi. One of... Daishi? I think I'm going to presume it's Daishi. One of them is doing pretty well, although he seems very stressed, while the other one keeps wasting time and not collaborating in class. That's normal. I've got a very go-with-the-flow kind of personality. I'd be one of those cool teachers who'd be like, hey, do your thing. Antisocial kid, what's up? Do you like anime? Let's talk about it. Be like the fucking hip teacher. The hip teacher that also doesn't get into politics. And doesn't do weird shit or become a ski instructor. Nothing like that. Spending the nights working and studying is not enough to keep up with classes. Every day that goes by, I'm getting more and more left behind. If I stay at this level, I'll fail this course and disappoint my father, and he will beat me. I added the last part myself. It adds extra tension. There's not enough tension in the game. I need more tension. Where's the ghost girl when you need her? Yeah, see, the door is locked. I'm not sure what room that is, but every floor has at least one... What's that? I've already seen her 3 times. What do you mean, what's that? Sup? Damn it. Trying to think of a meme, but I can't remember it. This must be a joke. I just keep wasting my time by staying in a school like this one. The teacher has no idea about anything, and my classmates seem like they just finished their kindergarten. If it weren't because of my parents, I could be in an elite school. Ah, so you're the genius student who feels like you're being kept behind in some kind of special ed class or something. Well, I don't want to miss any notes, but we got the key literally for the next floor. Feels like we're progressing one floor at a time while slowly learning through the logs or the notes. So, I mean, if I go up here, I have to go all the way to the other end of the hall. I'm not sure what will happen afterwards. I'll just walk to the end of the hall while looking over here, seeing if I can find more school emblems. Probably be a puzzle for an ending, or a true ending. Actually, let me double check Steam store page. There's multiple endings. Can be completed in 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the player's skill. However, it includes some extra features and contents that can increase the final duration. Different endings. Endings will vary upon your actions and discoveries. I'm gonna have to ask them how many endings then. Because I'm pretty, I like hunting for things. The school emblem's probably gonna be one of the things that are needing to be found. Key. Yep, all the classrooms. My worries about Daishi and Ryoko were right. Maybe it's time to speak with them personally or contact directly with their parents. Why? I mean, explain? If two of them are the trouble students, then why am I only seeing one ghost girl? Did one of them kill the other one? Oh god, that's such a good coffee. A little creamy, but I have no complaints. It's like I say with my coffee. It's like hot chocolate and dark roast coffee all in one. It's just, it's perfection. If you're going for a hot drink, you know, hot drink. I don't drink hot chocolate anymore. I'm a grown-up, so I drink coffee. And so coffee's the thing. Caffeine does nothing for me because ADHD cancels it out. But it's just the flavor. I'm in Flavor Town every time. Any notes around here? I'm presuming there could be. A lot of the students left their fucking shit in here. We got the school emblem, so whatever. Oot. The first startling sound to happen was a shishing, like, what? Ghost girl, sup? Trying to think of a joke, like, I'm almost, I can't remember what it would be, but it's just like in regards to, hey, clarinets. For whatever reason, I'm thinking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, but instead of running from ghosts, that Shaggy would be like some kind of weeb who has anime girl, like, waifu pillows. So instead of like running from every ghost, if it's like a girl ghost, he just like obsessively like milady the ghost and just obsess over it, making the ghost extremely uncomfortable, rather than, you know, what it is in the real show where Shaggy's scared of everything. It'd just be funny. It's just like you get like this waifu ghost girl, anime girl, and he's just like, zoinks, and just like rushes up to the ghost girl, like just like starts hitting on the ghost girl, and that's all I'm thinking about for some reason. I don't know why, but that's an interesting or funny thought, at least in my mind. I don't know. Look at them. They're all wasting their time together. Don't they know that if they go on like this, they won't get anywhere in life? Why do I have to struggle like this? Why do I always have to be alone? You're in a school, make fucking friends. I don't know, man. Sitting here like full of fucking... No? Oh, sorry, did I miss something? Sorry. I'll check again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, ghost girl. Nice. Okay. Thank you. I would have missed that. Unless she's upset because I left her. Maybe that's it, but... Otherwise, she helped me find a school emblem, or else I wouldn't have turned back. I wouldn't have re-looked there. Except for maybe, like, the final moments sort of thing. Nice. We're going to the 4th floor, finally. Even though I worked and studied so hard, I finally fell behind. You finally? You hoping for that? I don't seem to be enough to stay in the school. Teachers have decided to ignore me, but not just that. My classmates spend their days pointing and mocking me. Yeah, I know those feels. Back in grade... I guess most of them. But primarily the most vengeful thing is high school. We had like this crackpot fucking art teacher who's a complete whack job feminist. It was just so annoying. Had like obnoxious, like, I don't know, stupid ass little shit. I don't want to call them bullies. They were just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to think. They're just sort of, they're sort of like beneath you, like not bully, like they're not big fucking, they weren't chads, they weren't the jocks. They're just like these kind of edgelord, pimple-faced older kids that were taller than me and shit, and I was just like, I wasn't really aggressive as a kid or as a teen. They kept on like fucking like rolled up paper balls at me, and I was like, hey, the teacher, they're throwing shit at me. Can you tell them to stop? And they're just like, oh, can you deal with it yourself? I'm just like, bitch, it's your fucking job. Keep your students like, Jesus, like, you know, keep your students fucking by a leash if you have to. Like, I mean, they're bullying me. Bitch did nothing. Useless art teacher. And she kept on ranting about fucking, like, male privilege and shit. And this was in the 90s. Or early 2000s. Maybe both. I can't remember if I was in high school in 1999 or, like... That's a tough one, actually. No, probably, like, 2002 to 2006 was my high school days. That was a long time ago. Albeit the good results. Daishi confessed that his family was not happy enough with them. It seems that he is getting much pressure from his parents. Ryoko, I had to speak directly to her parents. They've told me that they had to move from different cities trying to find a school where Ryoko could stay. They haven't been able to let her integrate or study. Do we have a problem with the current education? Should we treat every student differently and in a personal way? Everyone knows that would be very costly, but probably for the best, honestly. That's coming from me from a background of having ADHD and, you know, treated weirdly. I don't even want to get into the kind of shit I had to put up with as a kid with ADHD in a rural village. It was some crazy shit. I didn't miss the key, did I? That's just one locked door. I don't think I missed the key. Did I? Must have. But yeah, I don't know. I had to deal with a lot of shit. I mean, in a utopian world, we'd have a teacher for every student. Then there'd be a lot of teachers that have jobs and get paid. Lots of jobs, lots of money. But, yeah, that just can't work. Where the fuck's the key if I didn't pick it up and then just completely blanked it out of my mind? I swore I picked it up. Hopefully it's not a bug. Maybe it's just a limited key. Strange. I didn't read it. It's either that or I just look at the footage afterwards if none of the doors work. Because I wasn't paying attention. But I don't know. Just... Yeah, no. Not much to rant about, I guess. I mean, I could rant about everything. But I won't. That's very unspecific. It doesn't even tell me the floor. I can't do anything. I'm just an obstacle for my family, my teachers, and my classmates. I wish I had more capabilities to keep up with everyone else, but unfortunately, it's not like that. I better quit my studies and find other ways to earn a living. Be a YouTuber. Anything's possible. It's 2019, 2020. It's no longer 2019. But yeah. What the fuck are the school emblems for? Ghost Girl, eee. Scholar, hey, nice. Waste of time. Hours, days fly by while I waste my time. Waste of time. I won't make it to the top. What was that for? Read all the notes. So, this room seems weird. She's not... There's clocks everywhere. I was expecting Akamanto-like gameplay, but apparently... Ghost Girl isn't evil, or at least not yet. Or she's just maybe just planning some evil scheme with her clock room. I don't know what to think, but we got a new key. I don't think there's anything else in there. Just double check. We got school emblems and I don't know where to use them. Oh, a new key. We might as well, I guess, traverse every floor again. It might be the key that's needed for... either one room that was locked that I never entered, or every floor. Like this one's locked. That's the one I'd be talking about. This one's locked. Same one. This one. Thankfully, it was on the same floor. So, why are you watching me, man? Exams, got them. Time to go back. Wait, what do you mean time to go back? It's not time to go back. That doesn't sound right. I don't like the fact that you're peering behind me. I'm not done yet, though. I don't know if it's like take the exams and maybe she's angry at me. Maybe she... Was she always just appearing behind me, that freak? Okay, well, come. I don't know if you can kill me. I'm a little anxious. I don't want to do all that work and then have to do all that all over again because I can't sprint in this game. Calm down. I'm gonna check out every floor. It's all the doors I had entered. It's a little nerve-wracking, only because I don't want to die. If dying is possible. Let me double check the game store page. Also, let me check the achievements. It's apparently achievements. I don't think I can access them. No, I can't access them because the game's not released. There's 7 achievements. I have 1 of them. Alright. So, store page. First person gameplay. Experience it in the first person. Immersive story. Explore the school during the night and cover some of its stories and mysteries. Retro analog aesthetics. Old-fashioned look to increase the sense of immersion and fear. Eerie atmosphere. Frightening effects and environments to walk through and discover. And different endings. The only way I could imagine there being multiple endings is the school emblem things, which I don't know what to do with right now. To use them in... Man, you're appearing a lot, man. And there's locked doors on every floor that I haven't finished, so I'm... Okay, calm down. It's not spooky, but it's concerning. I'm gonna check every floor on the first floor. As I was saying, though... Oh, did I never enter this one? Or had I just closed it behind me? No, I already read all the notes. I don't know then. But yeah, I was expecting Akamanto, like something like Ghost Girl gets fucking angry and stabs you like some kind of yandere bitch. I don't fucking know, but she's just sort of a curious specter of sorts. I don't know. The school emblems, though, what do we do with it? Maybe the game isn't even over. I don't know if anything of what I saw or read in the school was real. In any case, I've got the exams, so it's time to go back to Mitsuki and Soichiro. Maybe it's not even Soichiro, I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's Soichiro? If I think Soichiro, I think there's an I after the O and so, but could be pronouncing it wrong. Click A+. That was it? Next day, the teachers gathered the 3 of us. We were told that someone had informed them during the night that we broke into the school. Despite having committed an infraction, they decided to ignore it. They had a meeting prior to calling us, and they realized that we were under a lot of pressure. Therefore, they would look for different options to reduce our workload and their demands. Did we do well? Seems like yes, but what did really happen last night? Thanks for playing. I don't get it. It was just trouble. Achieve the good ending. I don't get it. I'm gonna assume it's a good ending based on getting the school emblems. But it's then mostly a walking simulator. That would be a more accurate way of describing the game rather than Akamanto, which is what I presumed at the beginning. Because, I mean, let alone the stigmatized property had a jump scare at the end. But even stigmatized property had more horror-related elements in it than this game does. So, I don't know. I think it depends on what the developer wants, honestly, but I would say the game could use with a lot more horror. Like a ghost girl that sort of teleports but literally means no harm, can't hurt you. Whenever I think of games like this, which honestly reminded me of Chill as Art, aka it's puppet combo like games, but you know, a Japanese cultural infusion. There's nothing remotely scary. It's just Ghost Girl. It's a little, what's the word? A little tense because I don't know, obviously, the mechanics and what she can or can't do, but once I know there's no threat, now it's just Ghost Girl. I'm not sure how I'd get the other endings. What? Oh, you're kidding me. There's school emblems outside? No. Okay, so I'm gonna hope the school emblems aren't related to getting the best ending, or that it doesn't affect any ending. Because that would be a major oof. I'll just have to wait for the game to release, I guess, so I get to see all the achievements, so I know what to expect or be given hints on how many endings there are, and if collecting all the emblems is just, you know, an optional side task sort of thing, like a, you know, a collect quest sort of thing, or if it actually would be something I need to collect all of them. But I got the good ending without collecting them all, or I got a good ending because I collected enough. But if I collect all of them, I get like a true ending? Not sure, but since there's an emblem in the town, that would mean I'd have to literally traverse all these areas. Just look for school emblems. Which kind of sucks, especially with no sprint. So I'll wait for that, and that's if there's more content or a really interesting ending by having collected them all. I also lost my friends. Oh well. I don't know, but that was Juken Jigoku. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, hit that bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.